Okay, to start this assignment, we use the wget command that we had used in previous assignments to download all the following files to our repo account, which was 5 different txt files. One was 20 megabytes, one was 40, one was 60, one was 80, and one was 100 megabytes. We all downloaded this from the link that was provided and showed in the next item asked that we showed that we download all these files using the ls.l command, which is shown in my screenshot right here. The next item asks that we run each hashing algorithm from the table above. So we ran MD5 on a 20 megabyte file 10 times. We did it MD5 on the 40 megabyte file 10 times, on the 60 megabyte file 10 times, and so on for MD5, SHA-3 256, SHA-3 384, and SHA-3 512. We did each of those files 10 times for each algorithm for a total of 200 times. And asked to show screenshots of 3 different data points that we collected instead of showing all 200, which you can see in my first one is showing some of the times from me running an MD5 hash on the 20 megabyte file. My second screenshot shows running the SHA-3 512 on the 40 megabyte file. And my third screenshot shows running the MD5 on the 100 megabyte file. The next was to collect all of these data points into a spreadsheet and to collect the averages shown from each hashing algorithm and per file size. So I have 2 screenshots here. The first one shows the averages for the first 2 algorithms, MD5 and SHA-3 256. And then the second screenshot shows the averages from SHA-3 384 and SHA-3 512. The next item asks us to use a graph, or to create a graph, sorry, using a spreadsheet or other utility that we've been using. And the screenshot shows here my chart, which is labeled here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 is for the smallest file, 20 megabyte file, 2 is 40, 3 is 60, 4 is 80, and 5 is 100, showing its averages, and the color is representing here the hashing algorithm that was used. So the one on the very leftmost is MD5 going all the way up from SHA-3 through all the 3 iterations. Our next item asks us to comment on the execution time of the hash command and the variation of the size of the input and whether it's increasing, decreasing. And from my data that was shown, the execution time of the hash varies on the file size. As you can see in that previous chart that I was showing, the higher the file size, the more time on average that it's taking each algorithm to hash that function. The next item asks us to comment on the execution time of each hashing algorithm compared to other algorithms. As you see, it's similar as the last one. The larger the hashing algorithm, it can be expected that it's going to take a little bit longer to compute the hash. And that is seen through here with the light blue one, SHA-3 512. As you can see along the same file size, it is getting longer, which is expected.